Shubor nakaslem jong unongsan Hima.
Ka School St. Thomas High Secondary School Mairang, hakahinyo tarik unay wing arajar arpoar, kalapan kot no ega Jingrakhe ega Jubilee Ksiar jong ka school dagi jingshat ki jingruai na ki kena school. Ya kani ka singi kraw jong ka school lawan bani shimentalang da menteri rang ba ka jela ukon ret ke sangma UMDC ka Mairang uba bat skam renta tiang ki officer sarkar ki reuniam ki kemi ki kpa bat ki kena school. Habakran kani ka singi menteri rang ba ka jela ulaang badan kam man phai byang shikisan post nem ki baladap ban pet ya ka jinglong jingman jong ka tiga school bat ka jing e ka bagi nong seng jong ka tiga school ki mat ha ki tu ki por ula ban rap da ka baong ba menta ka tiga school ka de ka wei ni ki ba pau ba ha ka than pat ha ka jelaru kumju Shu ula ong ru baka tanat puliu puthi kadai kabran kam tam haka emlang saklang bat ka bak ham dan kam shu kadai baka jela ka persyang ban penlong ya ka puliu puthi kom ka wei ni ki bapau ha ka jela ula ban rap ru da ka ba ong baki smo thu iki jing e ka baki pat ba ki ya kandu kam tam ha bai dei baka puliu ka puthi ha ka jela barok ka wei bat ha ka ni ka benta ka don kam ban pen bah shu ba ka jela hi kan nang kiu shajarong
St. Thomas Complex lies at the foothill of two famous hillocks, Olum Maralong and Lum Tep Hati, where the Catholics have erected a cross on top and renamed it as Ulum Calvary. It was the hard work of these missionaries, their prayers and sacrifices that has blessed the school over the years. Their names will be written in golden letters in the history of St. Thomas High Secondary School, Mairang.
The biggest problem that the modern era is facing today is that the people, when we are at the starting time and when we are poor, we used to pray and we used to seek God's blessing. But when we are blessed, we used to forget the roots from where we are coming. This is the biggest problem in this modern era, that the people who have been blessed, they used to forget the root from where they are coming. Secondly, I want to remind you to look back. The missionaries, they have left an impact which will be cherished forever. Our life is very short in this world. Our career will be continue or discontinue, but we have to remember what will be the impact we have to leave behind when we are out of the career and when we are out of this world. Thirdly, I remind you that all this happened overall in our country's land and our state just because of the sacrifice made by those missionaries. Mandela said that we are the leader of our soul, we are the leaders of our personal life.
Rupees for those students who reach the top 20 merit list. 20 merit list in the SSLC examination 2021. Kindly give a big hand.
And hence this day, while we celebrate the 50 years and the golden jubilee of this school, we must look back in the last 50 years and see how blessed we have been to be able to get an institute like this. I'm sure you have faced a large number of challenges. Great organizations, great institutes, great people are just not made just simply the easy way. Great institutes, great organizations, and great people are made because they face tough situations. They overcome those tough situations and come out victorious. And this institute and its leaders, its past principals, have proved that this is a great institute because you have started from scratch, overcome those challenges, and today you are one of the shining institutes in this town and in this region as a whole. And more importantly, as we move ahead as a state, striving to become one of the best states in the country, working towards ensuring that we are able to shine in the future, these dreams and this vision of ours can only come true if we are able to provide quality education to our children. And while I say that, I'm aware of the great challenges we face in the education sector. It is not an easy sector to work in. The challenges we face are numerous in the education sector, and hence they will take time to move forward and to rectify and to create the right environment, not just in our cities and towns, but in every district, every block, every subdivision, and all the corners and the rural areas of our state. And hence it's a humongous task. But I believe that if we are able to put our hearts and minds in the right place, if we are able to create the right policies and plans and programs, if we are able to work in a committed manner towards achieving those goals, towards fulfilling those programs and policies, it may take time, but I'm sure a day will come when we will be a shining example of how education should be imparted to our youngsters. In 2018, when we took over the government, we had a huge problem with vaccination in our state. We had a review meeting right at the beginning of my government, and I had to hear a long lecture from the health minister telling me how Meghalaya was at the bottom, saying every time that Meghalaya is number 27. Mr. Sangma, what are you doing? I told the Honorable Minister, Government of India, that sir, we have just started. Please allow us to work. We are going to work dedicatedly and we will change it. Friends, last 3.5, 4 years we've been working to improve the vaccination from the rank 27, the bottommost state in the country when we took over. But through the tireless efforts of the government, of the officials, of the doctors, the nurses, all the health officials, in matter of 4 years, Meghalaya is today ranked number 2 in the country. From number 27, we went to number 2. And this doesn't happen just because we want to make it happen or we just say it will happen. It happens because there is a lot of faith, passion, purpose with which we do things. And hence today when I tell you that we will be a shining example in education, I assure you, we are moving towards it and we will achieve it. It may take us time. Nothing is easy in life. But we are committed to what we want to do. And we have shown it in almost every sector in the government. And today, slowly and steadily, Meghalaya is becoming a shining example, whether it's tourism, whether it's entrepreneurship, whether it's Jal Jeevan Mission, whether it's PMGSY construction, whether it is the vaccination programs we're having. In all the programs, Meghalaya is today climbing up the ladder. And I intend to continue it. And in education also, it will happen. But we need to work together. I hope that each of you will find the direction in your life, find that goal in your life, move forward with it, work towards that goal. Whether you're in class 1, 2, 3 or class 10, doesn't matter. You must have a goal in your life.